What's going on, guys? Today we're going to do a little bit of Wing Chun. Before we get off into your Chun cow, everything I'm going to be explaining about that when I feel like explaining it. But let's talk about some basic things that you need to understand before getting off into it, before we start giving you application explanation. Well, the main idea is basically understanding your twisting system, of course, and your goat stance. When you're twisting from here, twisting to there, understanding your twisting system, understanding also your more freer movement, where when you take your back leg, more likely to replace here, and a movement stance. Of course, again, twisting again this way. And then coming out this way, simply just twisting. Your chun cow comes in a lot of good understanding for more freer movement. You're going to have more walk around space. There's a whole part of your chun cow where you're doing this. Coming over, coming over. In that area, understanding that main area is at the same time you're going to repeat yourself during chun cow too. Just the same, repeating yourself is an important part of your balance. So balancing yourself is important. So if I was to come out 1, 2, 3, come down, come up, come in, come here, twist my hands just as normal as I would in my sim lao tao, twist my hands again. I'm going to give you a little sample of chun cow. Come up here, slowly come up and twist. Then from the back of your heels, you're pivoting off the back, twisting, basically. Staying in one place, because if you pivot off the front of your feet, you can do that too, but you may lose balance. So for a beginner level, out of any level, actually you need to use your back feet to pivot and pivot, not off your front toe areas when you twist and turn. So that also teaches you how to easily just twist into the same position, not moving. This main area here will lead you onto this and whatnot, coming across, boom, you know, whatnot. It's just like that, but not to get into chun cow right now. Idea is to understand your balance, your level of area, your expectations of free movements now. You're a little bit more freer. You're throwing out elbows here. You're coming across here. You're going on in. You're driving. You're doing a little bit more. You're working your way across here. Quickly with the back leg that way, just twisting, kicking, or quickly from here, twisting out to the side. Either way, the idea of chun cow brings in a lot of good stuff for you. So you're going to understand the application explanation. People can teach it so many different ways. Trust me, not every teacher is going to teach you sim lao tao, chun cow, bai ji the same way. Unless they make sense of it first. Some people, when you go through their classes, trust me, not everyone has that experience. Everyone teaches differently. Everyone has a different insight. If I was to teach you about sim lao tao, basically covering, you know, the elbows and coming across, blocking a fist, knocking down and quickly tauntailing over, and then jabbing yourself in. That simple little situation's a double pak sao for you, more basically. But you're using the same arm, same hand to throw down, come across, and jab right up. So when you're doing these little drills, this main drill here, before we get into chun cow, or if I ever do, if I feel like it when I do like doing it. Depends if I want to give you that. But I don't know, doesn't really matter. What you want to mainly understand is just coming out to your goat stance, twisting yourself to the side, twisting yourself to the side, off the back of those heels, twisting yourself, staying in that same position. Put that weight on that back foot every time when you come across, because if you don't, you're not going to stay in that same position. So you want to make sure you twist into that same position. Make sure you're covering that whole area until you're 70-30. So this little drill right here, basically just twisting off the back heels, twisting off the back heels, twisting off the back heels, is good for an exercise, good for a drill, of course. And for a bonus, what you'll do here, to go forward, to change your drills up from this form and that way, so what you'll do, you should just step your foot forward, come here, Come forward with the next foot, twist, 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 twist. And again, to change your leg movements, again, you don't have to do too much. Once you're from this position here, now you can readjust your back leg this way, or again, readjust your back leg that way. You'll make a little bit of movement on the floor, trust me, during the drill. You will go place to place, so don't worry about that. But understanding that very form, that using that back leg just twisting this way and moving it forward. Moving it forward. That's another part of the drill. Moving it forward. Moving it forward. Then twisting all the way around. Moving it forward. Moving it forward. Then basically just the same as you would anywhere else. Twisting it forward. Going this way. Once you start understanding working that little drill in there into your little skills, it'll make more sense. But working off those back feet, use the front feet to pivot. It can work just the same, of course. Just depends how your feet are. That's me using my front. This is me using my back heels to twist. But again, using your front heels is a good part of it too. A lot of people need different training for different parts. And trust me, both of them are very important. Some people say we don't pivot this way. Some people say that we don't use that to pivot that way. Trust me. Different people do it different ways. Either way, you want to know both of them. So you want to work with both of them. But just to start out, use your back heels. Pretty simple twisting technique. Then use your front heels of your feet to keep your 70-30 normal. Alright, I'm out of here.